decided to come on here to just discuss what I was picking up intuitively on baby Will. He is such a beautiful, beautiful soul here in New Zealand. He's a twin baby that has come into this world 4 months ago. He's needing an operation, and in doing so with this heart operation that he's requiring, he's having to have a blood transfusion. To do this, his parents have requested, which I know most of us that are unvaccinated requested for unvaccinated blood. Now, realistically, what the media has been saying is the opposite to the real story. And we know that, and that's how it works out there at the moment. But anyway, they were denied that blood. And in the end, Starship took the parents to court and they got the custody. They won the custody over this poor soul. So you can imagine the heart-wrenching experience these parents have gone through. And yeah, there are some horrific videos that have come through. And baby has had the operation and baby's come out the other end, other side I should say. He's doing well. But I chose to step back because there is so much controversy that's gone on here in New Zealand. It's gone worldwide, and I don't know if you've heard of it. There's many that still don't even know about it, or just choose to just look the other way here in New Zealand. I chose to sit back because my grandson is the same age, and I watched one of the videos, and when I looked after my grandson, all I could see is what Will and his parents were going through. And our family have been victims of out there as well before, so all that emotion that they go through, you know, just triggered a lot of things in for me. But anyway, my family requested for me not to say anything, but today I'm putting my spin, what I intuitively have picked up from this whole story. And yes, I do believe that it's been preordained, and they were waiting for this special family to come on through. Now, it's really interesting. I'm not going to get in the what she said, he said. Are they real? Are they actors? I'm not into all that. What I am into is the bigger story. So this story is played out here. My focus is what has it created out here? Why did the media get behind the story? They have not got behind any other story but this. Now, we've had so much that the media could be showing the people, but they choose not to. But this story they did. So, suspicion straight away. Why? I'm feeling it's like the Freedom Village all over again. And there is so much divide in the ranks. And it's so sad. And yes, there are individuals that have played this part that aren't true police, I believe, because the way they described their eyes, there was no soul. They were dark. Now, I've come across the Freedom Village when I had to assist a woman that we had to go behind the Parliament, and we got literally sprung on by these individuals that I could say are not human. It was so scary. Their eyes, there was nothing behind the eyes. Now, I did hear the comment, there was nothing in the eyes. Now, the eyes are the gateway to your soul. Now, if any just human being can see that, I'm sorry, that's massive. Now, Doesn't matter how much you plead with these individuals, they're not human. They may look like they are of authority because of a uniform, but their eyes give it away. Now with the nurses, you know, if they are real, why? I have to ask, why did you participate? And I'm not taking, it's because I have a mortgage. Well, for God's sake, we all have a mortgage, but you have chosen to participate in the kidnapping. You participated in that role. You had a choice. Why didn't you stand down and go on stress leave? So I don't buy that either. And if they are real, well, guess what? You are going to suffer. You are going to suffer hard. If you had a soul, you would not have continued this on. So this is why I'm looking at a bigger picture of it all, that it was pre-organized because they knew what this story was going to do. It was going to divide. Now we need to come together, because at the other end, I want to say the positive things of what has come out of this. And the positive things, I've already had people that have attacked me, have written to me and said, I stand with you. I literally stand with you on this case. This should not be happening. And by the way, so-and-so is injured because of it. It has awoken people that have been fast asleep. So from a negative, I always jump on the positive. What have we seen that has come from the story? And the more and more that you talk to somebody else out there, they know of somebody that is just wanting to talk about the story and how it's affected them and their children, and how they're asking, please tell me. I even had a beautiful soul from London ring me up in tears, begging me, Karen, this is not real. Please, what is the outcome? How is it going to roll out? And I assured her, it is for a bigger purpose. And what we need to do is hold space. Now, what I have witnessed is so many people have been emotionally distraught from it. And understandable, because you have a soul, you have empathy, you are a starseed, you are on a higher frequency. But when it comes down to a baby, it hurts and it hits you right here. I want you to release it. I want you to go into nature. But if you were down here in Wellington, we have full-on fog. You cannot even see in front of you at the moment. But I don't care. Get out there. Get out there, kick your shoes off and ground. Ground yourself. Feel Mother Nature embracing you and literally giving you the pure love that you're needing right now, and dust yourself down, because we need your light to get this whole scenario through. Because what I believe and why it's come through is that while we were focused over here on this story that touched our heart, they got in behind and they pushed through the 3 to 5 water scenario. While we were all focused here, because we also would have been standing back here. That is why the story got bigger. So we would get behind this story, which of course we're going to, because we are empathetic souls. Whenever there is a big story, you have to watch your back, because there's always something going on in the behind the scenes. So what I want you to do now, pull the positives out of it. Start talking to the ones that have opened up and want to talk. And yes, it is a story to create more disbelief, more fear about your children. And what if they have to have that blood if they go in for an operation? It's creating so much fear. Step back for a minute. You can turn all this around. Don't get fooled in to what they're creating out there for us. You hold the light. You have the strength. This is what we need to pull through. We all need to hold hands, because I have had so many requests. Karen, I can't hold much longer. Please, is there a positive? Yes, there is a positive. It has woken up so many people. You have realized that you don't like the space you're in now. So what are you going to do about it? You're going to lift yourself back up. And it starts today. And the more we lift our vibration up, we can help this family. We can help all these other families that are going through this. It's not just one soul, but the beauty of the soul he was chosen. You can tell by his eyes. And he's a very special soul. So let's put aside who is who. Who are the actors? Who is playing a role here? Let that go. You know in your heart who is who. You can feel it. Just know that pull yourself back up, because this has pulled you down. And that was another key. And then they've put the weather down to pull you down even further. So what I want you to do is go out there and know they haven't got me. I gave my energy to help that family. Well, I'm proud of you. So what I want you to do now is now lift back up. Get back on a higher vibration again, because we need you. We cannot have you falling down. We cannot have you in a self-doubt and thinking, oh my God, if they can do that to a baby in that family and the trauma. We already know about the judge and the legal firm, and it just goes on and on. It is a bigger, darker hole out there. But it was one family that was chosen. But it was one soul that is shining his light. And that's all you got to do is send him love. That's all it is now. Step up, send him love, send the family love. Because when we band together, we're really strong. And you've got to realize they are pushing. We're going to see at the last part of this week coming, it's just going to go boom, 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 boom. Okay, we are speeding up. And we know the 18th is playing a big part of this month. And by the new year, oh my goodness, we know the new year, the reveals are really going to start stepping up. So don't fall into the traps that they're trapping us in. Okay? We have got unity in this community. So rise up and don't be flattened, because God damn it, I don't care how much they push on us. You see the light in front of you, you grab it, you hold on to it, and you peel yourself back up. You get that determination, you get that fire in your soul. Because God damn it, we do not fall, especially at the end. We've nearly done, nearly 3 years, and you are not to fall now. Every light being, you reconnect, you stand strong, and get out there and play some hyped up music. You get your vibration, you play the 432 hertz, you get into natural foods. Do not wear yourself down. Just stay present, stay focused. Because there's one thing I also wanted to say, and I'm really strong on this. I had a discussion on about an individual, and for me to support them. And I said, no, no, no. And I'm noticing quite a lot of readers are supporting certain individuals. And no, not from me. No. And when I got off the phone, it was really interesting because I laid there and then I saw 4 energies come into my room and they stood on either side of my bed. And I knew that I didn't like the energy. It was not of a higher frequency. And what they were doing, I watched them, they were beaming at me a frequency for me to engage and like this individual. I said, you can do what you want. You can try and program, you can send the frequency, but I know and I can see you. And I do not consent to what you were sending to me. So they tried, they literally were beaming. And I have to say, I could feel my thought patterns changing up. I noticed that I agreed. But deep down in my soul was saying, I do not consent. I do not consent. Yes, I can feel you changing my brainwaves, but I do not consent. And it's all I keep repeating. So if you notice that your mind gets changed up, continuously say, I do not consent. I do not consent. Because the inner child is your soul. And when they call out and they carry that knowing, believe in that. Do not believe in your mind and how it can help control you. Because there are what you cannot see out there changing your mind up and your thought patterns. And I am seeing this out there. And if you feel it deep down in your soul, something's not right and it doesn't add up, it is a red flag for you. Okay? So let's put that song on that I love to sing, and go for it, sing it, raise your vibration, because honestly, we're needing this, and it is the best medicine that I have, that I use myself. So I love you. Thank you for listening. And we are not going to point the finger at anyone. You rise above that frequency. You can see them. Okay? And don't fight amongst ourselves, because that is what they're wanting. Don't do it. Lift your vibrations. See them for who they are. Because the good Lord, the universe, has bigger purposes for those people. And you do you. Don't fall into the trap. Because it's all about lowering your vibration and scaring you. So when you cannot be scared and you raise up, rise. Rise like the diamond in the sky and shine. Okay, till next time, thank you for listening. If you feel that this is going to benefit for somebody else that has lowered their vibration, send it and shine your light today. And till we finish this. Okay, see you next time. Bye. Are you ready? You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up.
Go out, go and sing that song and lift your vibe high.